You are the governor of your own life. Now, what is a governor? Imagine you're on a golf cart. You get up to top speed pretty quickly, and it feels like it can go faster, but it kind of like tops out. And similar thing with, those electric scooters on the street. You can't take them, 30 miles per hour anymore. They're limited to, I think, 15 or something. And the reason for that is something called a governor. It limits the speed. And I'm not talking about scooters or golf carts. I'm talking about yourself and progress in your life. And I'm going to relate this to running specifically because that's what kind of inspired this video. When you start something new, you don't know entirely what you're all in for. And it's something that's, new, fun, exciting. So you just take off like that. The governor doesn't matter. And oftentimes you're going a lot faster than you should or even need to. And then about halfway through, or maybe you don't even make it that far, in the middle of it, the meat of it, the part that actually matters, the governor kicks in, and you make excuses as to why you don't need to be going as fast. And in most people's case, you actually end up stopping altogether. This is, like I said, related to running, but also related to goals that people have for themselves, right? Like, if you want to learn a new language, you start day one, and you practice, and then what about 3 months later? Are you still practicing that language? Chances are you aren't. And there's a direct correlation between how far you think you are from that goal and how fast you are to accomplish it. And I can give this with an example. If I told you that you were 2 days away from making $1 million and all you needed to do was work 12 hours a day, would you do it? 100%, right? Like, you're literally 20 hours away from accomplishing your goals. Who wouldn't do that? Only a fool wouldn't, right? Now, if I told you that you would earn $1 million, but you had to work 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day for 10 years, would you do it? I think most people would start out, and they would probably do more than they needed to, right? More than the 12 hours. But when they were in the thick of it, would they stay consistent with it? Probably not. And the reason for that is what I said in the beginning. How far you are from your goal, or how far you perceive yourself to be from the goal, dictates your speed. If you're running and you're in the middle of the race and you're freaking tired and you're 10 miles away, you're going to slow down. You might start walking. You might turn back around and go back to your car. But if you're 0.2 miles away from finishing your run, hell yeah, you're finishing that run. You only got 0.2 left. That's called the governor. Because without realizing it, you slow yourself down. And if you can change your mentality to break it up into smaller steps, I feel like you'll accomplish it a lot faster, right? Because if you set this massive goal for yourself, let's make $1 million, and it's going to take you 10 years, you're going to go slow. But if you break it up into chunks, let's make $10,000. Let's make $50,000. Let's make $100,000. Then every single time you're close to those milestones, you'll speed up. So that's kind of what the video is about. I'm kind of rambling at this point. But that's all I got for this one. See you in the next one. Peace. Leads.